achieve some food to eat. Why, boy? Why, boy? Sa da 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 yeah. If you've never ever been there before.
Yeah, people. I can see the fire, I can see the flames coming through for this one. Big shout out to all those showing lots of love, lots of support, okay? This next artist is a great artist coming all the way at the moment from the US of A. And we're getting ready to speak to him, okay? So show him some love, show him some blessings. Right now we're taking you to the great artist, okay? Right now we're also taking you to the artist who did that tune. It's called Any Little Man. So of course, without further ado, please say hello to the listeners out there.
Blessings and greetings to all those out there in Radio Land, UK.
Definitely. For real. So you know what? Tell the listeners who you are and a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Elihu Morris, otherwise known as Courtney Elihu Morris. I'm a reggae artist who does, music that is soul searching.
Yeah.
And it's classic. It's one that reach everyone and keep you still, and on the other side of it, you can't keep still.
Yeah.
It's one that will be easily related throughout the whole universe.
For real, definitely. So we spoke before, and it's been a blessing to do so. So what have you been doing in these times? What have you been getting up to?
Well, a lot of projects. Getting a lot of call, I've been staying busy in the studio and trying to finish up singles and album.
Yeah.
And organizing single for releases, doing interviews. Any Little Man been stirring up a storm because it's the latest release, and we're promoting that right now to go into the new single. So it's just been me trying to stay in touch with myself and giving thanks for for the little things in life and learning how to balance and getting to my soul searching, writing a lot too, and just keep in touch with family, it's a balance, a whole bunch of stuff. It's for a while I've been traveling and I never get a chance to really bond, with the family like how I'm supposed to. I never had the luxury, and because of this chaos with the pandemic and what's going on in the world, now it come full circle where everything I have the opportunity to just give it my 100,
Definitely. You know what? We were just playing Every Little Man before you came on. Tell us the meaning behind that song, because it's a deep song if you really listen to it. But you tell us.
Well, the meaning behind the song, it's really real life, and it's about speaking for those who can't speak for themselves, but their struggle exists, and there's people all over the world, like that, on different levels, no matter who they may be, that go through struggle. So it's about persevering, and to speak of the person who is going through the struggle, no matter what level they are on.
Yeah.
It says any little man, so it means a man is just a man, a person is just a person. So it speaks about persevering, and anybody can do something, try something to make a difference in the world,
Definitely, I'm feeling that one for real. And just a moment ago you spoke about your album, some of the upcoming projects. Tell the listeners something about those and what we can look forward to.
Well, I have a release coming up right after this, because we get into the end to wrap up Any Little Man campaign.
Yeah.
It's been an ongoing campaign from the evolution of Courtney Elihu Morris to this, with singles, from it and to this point. So now we're about to wrap up now, this point of the campaign with Any Little Man, and our next new single is coming up next, would call On Your Side of Town.
Okay.
And it's it's been thoughtful while while we're on lockdown and while we go through the different changes to get back to normal. It speaks about someone reaching out to it would come over like a lover's rock or some guy missing a feel, but it also is also reaching out to those who are in what do you call it, lockdown and going through their changes,
Yeah, for real. So you know what, you do a lot of different music, you do a lot of different things, but what is your process when you're doing your music? How do you kind of put the rhythms and the lyrics together? Tell us something about that.
It up in all different ways, because different music create different environment for it to from conceiving to the finish. So sometimes it's a track, that someone may have an idea for me to work on, and they come to me, and the track tells me about what to write according to the music, that when I get into it and be one with it, what is it expecting from me to interpret. And then there's other times when I start from 2 lines, and it may take me maybe a couple of weeks, sometimes it's months, sometimes it's years, and it go from there to the producer hearing or the team hearing the song and the musicians and all, and we start writing the track from there. So it's like a blooming flower that has no limit of colors.
For real, definitely. And a lot lately people have been talking about responsibility of an artist. What's your responsibility as an artist?
My responsibility, at this stage in my career and my journey, I'm learning to have more to hold down balance. So my responsibility has become a lot, because more than when I was earlier in my journey, I just concentrate on just being an artist. But now it's I'm learning about the business, I'm learning about marketing. The whole team, I constantly have to have dialogue with my team, and my team is a big team. Thank God for that, because it go from trying to find the right people to work with to this point now where. So it's my responsibility as an artist is always coming up with the next thing that's gonna work, and to introduce it to the team and to hear what they think, and to always looking for what artists talking to me about, what is it demanding from me, and that go with everything, what time my music come out, what goes out first, because I have to study the market, what's going on, and at the same time, as an artist, after communicate with a certain part of the team about how they present me and so on, and as well as I have to take certain ideas too. We go back and forth, and I'm constantly I have to be seeing if when I record something, if I have to go back over it again, and we do sometimes we do one track, 10, 20 times.
Wow.
And it's just we're always hearing something. It's always to to go and find that balance, to put your best and never make nothing miss you that you could have make better.
Definitely. And with all of that behind you, what are your kind of inspiration and influences? What helps you make the music, or who do you listen to help you?
Okay, so it's a variety. I'm a music lover, for real. So I listen to all different kind of music, and all music speak to me, whether it's R&B, it's gospel, it's my own music, reggae, and so it just fall in place because I'm always listening so keenly to everything that is new and coming at me. I listen to the dancehall. I listen to what I mean. I'm talking about contemporary dancehall today because reggae starts as dancehall before we have the contemporary now.
Yeah.
So I listen to even the contemporary dancehall and all of that. For some reason, it's a part of I think it's always good to take in what's going on and what's new every time, and keep it with the old school, and that balance, that it give me a certain balance in my writing.
For real, definitely. But you know what?
Yeah.
What advice would you say to your younger self? So if you were starting this whole journey again, what would you say to yourself?
If I was starting this whole journey again, what would I say to myself?
Yeah.
That's a good one. well, me personally, I really want to make sure that I stay positive and come with work that is uplifting and motivational, inspirational. So I think I would want to have the power to start doing my own thing from beginning.
Yeah.
Like not just it taking just now for me to really take control of everything, but it's all good. It's a part of the journey. You grow and you learn, and as long as you're learning from it and taking those experiences and putting it into the movements, then it's all good. But yes, that's what I would want to do. Do have everything the way I want it, like how I'm like, have the say so of how my music come out and how it's presented and so on, and when I'm just getting that power now.
Wow, definitely. I feel that one. And you also do some producing and putting different works out for different artists. Tell us something about that and how you kind of work around it, what you kind of do.
Well, there's always there's a whole bunch of talented artists, and sometimes people say, "Oh, I never hear of the artist before," but if that's the case, then there's a whole bunch of artists, that great artists, that doing good work that you never hear before. So I learned from my journey that I had to learn hands-on. I had to be there with all the pros, all the professional, all the people who paved the way, for others to come and contribute. So I'm using that now with my foundation to help, whatever youth I can help with, whatever, some come to me, they just want to hear my opinion of what I think, of what something that they are already doing. And, I just guide them just like how I would, to the best of my knowledge, and hope that, that will do something for whatever they come to me for. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And at the same time, I'm constantly trying to, to show people a certain professional attitude that I learn, and hopefully it take and be a shining within their work. So I've been constantly doing it on every level. It's like counseling and working in the studio with with people to get them at their best from my knowledge.
For real. And so how can people connect with you? How can they find out about your projects? How can that happen?
Okay, so you mean as far as contact for bookings or?
Yeah, so social media, emails, how can they find your music, that sort of thing?
Oh yes, but so email is liumusic876@gmail.com, and you can contact info is Dan Hines 412-980-3275, or Jamaica 876-433-0264, Andrew Baser Records. Or there's a Carrie Mullins
Yeah.
Public relations, Canada, 647-230-5636. And the email, our email is therebelvibeslive.com. And
Okay.
all of the social media that you can think of, from Facebook to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, it's Elihu Morris, Instagram is the official Elihu Morris.
Okay.
And everything else, you punch in Elihu Morris and I should pop up,
For real. And I suppose before we say goodbye for now, what would you like to say to the listeners out there for your final thoughts? And also, could we hear a little something from you?
Well, I just wanted to tell the people them that, Jah is great, so no matter what the struggle that you might be going through, just have faith, because when you think your situation is worse than anyone else, someone always have it worse than you. So you just have faith and keep on working for what you believe in. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely feeling that. So, would you be up for singing a little something for the listeners out there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it.
Can do today. Don't leave it for tomorrow. Hey, say what you can do today. Don't leave it for tomorrow. You don't know what tomorrow might bring. Nothing from nothing, leave nothing. You got to have something in order to achieve anything. So come on and save the day before we take time out to play. Got to save the day, make way for a rainy day. Come on and save the day before you take time out to play. Got to save the day, make way for a rainy day, rainy day.
Yeah. You know what? It's been a blessing again to speak with you, to listen to your journey, and to hear what you've been up to and getting up to. And of course, you've been getting some fire for your tune, Any Little Man. It's coming through like rapid fire. So, any last words you want to say to the listeners out there before we go?
Yes, I just want to thank those who give me their support, and I want you to keep on supporting, because we have a lot to say, and we and the team will be delivering. So thanks for the support, and continue to give the support, and check out all my social media, and put up your likes, and we're one family, so we're gonna keep that going, up and going,
Definitely. And of course, big blessings to you for the interview. It's always a pleasure, yeah?
Give thanks for having me. It is my honor, every time, djkat.
Blessings. We'll speak again soon. I'm very, very sure of that.
Yes, blessing. Give thanks. Yeah, we'll talk soon again. Yes.
Definitely. Speak soon, yeah? Bless up.
Yes, blessing.
Yes, people, please do go out there, support Elihu Morris. Definitely a vibe, definitely an energy, as you can hear. Okay, right now we're going to be playing a little piece more of his tune, Any Little Man, and then we're going to play some more tunes of great reggae music, as you always know. Okay, big shout out to all those who've been sending fire, lots of love, lots of blessings on the Big Bad Station, arawakradio.com. So right now we're playing the tune, Any Little Man. Here we go. By Elihu Morris. Take a listen, feel the vibes and the energy. This is a nice tune, check it out. And of course, check out his YouTube channel, Elihu Morris, Any Little Man.